Good afternoon, sir. I'm Disha Motwani. So I'll be asking you some of the questions. So what are your thoughts at the 6th International Conference at PIBM?
It's an excellent conference, and it's a very apt theme on which we are having the 6th International Conference at PIBM, because the world is going through a lot of disruptions which is happening. Let it be climate change, or it's a skill shortage, or it's a poverty, or it's a climate change. There are so many disruptions or technological disruptions happening around, and it is the very apt time when we are having this international conference. And PIBM has done an excellent job in organizing this conference, and the participation of students and young researchers is amazing. I thank PIBM for organizing this event.
Thank you, sir. Following that, disruptions in business is visible, gaining in visibility. So, sir, your views on disruptive change, and what is your message to the PIBM students who are starting their careers?
See, these disruptions are coming in different forms at different time point. What students as well as all young professionals, they have to keep in mind is, what is that disruption which is at their present time, and they have to address those ones. And if they can develop a capability in estimating that these challenges are going to be more severe or going to be in future, then they have to prepare themselves to mitigate that one, or to overcome those challenges which are coming up. For right now, those challenges which is going on is geopolitical, climate, the poverty, the SDG. These are the current challenges which we are all facing, be it India or be it at a global world. But what young professionals have to develop is more on skill and competency which they have to develop.
Yeah.
So it's not just about the knowledge which is going to work out, because these days knowledge is available on their mobile phone and ChatGPT and other places. They can quickly get the knowledge part of it. But when it comes to the application of that knowledge in terms of skills and competencies, then the real challenge comes in.
Exactly.
So students have to more focus on their skill, competency and attitude, agility, all those aspects, rather than they have to more only focus on the knowledge part of it. Earlier it was working, but now it's not going to work more. So my message to them is, build on certain things which is required right now. Disruptions will keep on coming in different forms and shapes. But if you are agile, if you are aware, if you are skilled, you can tackle all those issues very effectively.
I totally agree with this point, sir. Moving on, the Indian education system is today on a par with learning curves that are globally benchmarked. So, do you feel our education system has a long way to come?
I think I'm from India. I got my all education from India, right from primary, nursery and all that, and from universities and others. Now I'm into this higher education, and I have taught in UK also, and right now I'm working in UAE. So when you look at the global scenario and our Indian education system, and more so of higher education and professional education, and then coming down to management education, then still we are far behind to global standards. So if you count how many business schools have got ACSB accreditations, so you'll be having in fingertips that from the India. Though there is a tendency, there is a feeling that yes, we have to catch up. So those international standards we are aware of, but we are working on it. But we have to be a little more faster, and we have to quickly come up to those standards, because here not only we have to provide the young professionals to the world, we are already providing, but we have to provide in much more number and much more effective way, as well as we have to provide the professionals who are coming and working in India. They should also be having a global mindset. It should not be confined to it. For example, we have come up recently with the national education policy, and we are changing from a British system to American system. Of course, it is going to take little time, but then we have to catch up these things as quickly as possible. So all higher education and professional education institutions in India should work on it with a global mindset and catching up those standards rather than lagging behind on that one. Right now, I see the institutions have this sensitivity and understanding, but they have to come faster and which much better pace to compete and go beyond that one which we were having in the past. So we have to come to that glory that we should be known for education.